Hello and welcome to Old Gits Play Games. Today we're going to be talking about Pandemic the Cure. So what are your thoughts, Sue?
Oh, I really like this game. I like all the Pandemic variants. I'm a bit of a Pandemic fan. The big difference between most of the other variants and this one is that this one's got loads of dice in it, and the dice are fantastic. So the first area you'll notice the dice is you get your own dice to roll for the actions for your shot. So these are the medic dice, they're orange. Okay, and I really like that. So it means that you've just got fundamentally different actions, but you don't have them all available until you've thrown them. The other thing about the character dice, if I just throw these, okay, if I don't like what I've thrown there, apart from the biohazard, I have to live with the biohazard, I can re-roll. So there's an element here of how much of a risk taker are you? And you discover that one person who's playing is generally more of a risk taker than the other.
It's not me.
Yeah, but you can re-roll until you get the actions you want, just taking the risk that you might end up with a biohazard, which moves you towards your next sort of explosion on the board. So I really enjoy the character dice. It makes a big difference which character you're playing because you've got fundamentally different actions that you can take. Mm-hmm. The other place that you'll see the dice is all these lovely, beautiful infection dice that you get to roll at the end of each shot. But again, these dice are unusual. On every one of these dice, there is a cross. And if you roll the cross when you're rolling the infection dice at the end of your shot, you can use those to buy events. So they don't go on the board as an infection, you can use them to buy events. Mm-hmm. But more than that, the colours of these dice, they're all the different colours have different frequencies appearing on their faces. So on the black die, there are 3 faces which show a 3. So if you pull out a black die and you're rolling that, you've got a 1 in 2 chance of rolling a 3. And it just means that the likelihood of the outbreaks in the different regions aren't equally spread because it depends which colour you've got. So there's a little bit more of the mechanics there of knowing where to focus your resources, and it's generally this one, frankly. But I really like that.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you're going to have to keep coming back to the 3, really, to deal with a lot of stuff.
So how about you then, Jared? What do you think?
So now I'm not one for actually setting up the games. I'm normally just I'm the glamorous assistant. But the ease of setting this up is just so quick, job done, and the speed of the game as well is really good. A game lasts between 10 and 20 minutes, so setting up a minute.
And don't do yourself down. You are responsible for putting the peg in the board. I am responsible for the
pegs.
Yeah,
yes.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very important in this game. Or so I'm told. So the ease of the setup and the speed of the game, I think, is really good.
Yeah.
And it's also straightforward. So the rules are very simplistic. There aren't loads of them. So therefore, if you've got somebody that you're introducing to a game, perhaps even not used to playing co-op games, it's very quick to pick up for them, and they do then quickly feel part of the team
and enjoy it. Yeah, we've played this. We've introduced this to a few people, haven't we? Yeah, and they've been really quickly getting involved and saying, "Oh, well, let's do this." And
and then they come up with suggestions. You're going, "Yeah, that's great," rather than saying, "What do I do now? What do I do now? Tell me what to do," because they're scared of making mistakes. But it's so simple to follow.
Yeah.
And another thing, it might sound a bit daft, but the footprint of it. A lot of games that we get, you've got a massive board, you need a big table, you need to spread out.
Yeah.
Horrified as well.
Arkham Horror.
Yeah, Arkham Horror, yeah. Horrified's got these massive cards for each character, so if you're playing against 3 monsters, 4 monsters, it's just crazy. But this, it's so small. The box is still a generous size for it, really, isn't it? But you could just take it down to a pub, play there, and accept all the strange looks you're getting. But yeah, you can play it in a really small place is what I'm trying to get at. And I like that as well. Mm-hmm. So, what's your dislikes on it?
I think for me, the only thing I find a little bit disappointing is the events. You've always got 3 events that you can access, but some of them are just a little bit dull, not very exciting. So you can see here, this would cost you 2 crosses to use this one. But yeah, I just find some of those a bit uninspiring, although now that I'm saying this, I'm remembering there are a few blank cards in the deck and we should make up our own and stop moaning about it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. Make them fantastic, like you turn it, you win the game.
Yeah. So yeah, that for me is the only downside. You think, I'm not going to bother with the events, I'll just concentrate on the dice.
Yeah.
How about you?
For me, I mean, you're talking about the dice. It's very much a game of chance with that. in normal games, your character has so many actions and they can always do those
you've got
actions.
A free choice of what
you
you
got a
can
free
do.
choice of what you can do. So if you're sitting in a region that doesn't have any dice and you roll, you've got 5 treatments or a bio and 4 treatments. You've then got to re-roll all your dice apart from the bio one because you couldn't do anything. So you then run a risk of getting yet another bio one. And as I said before, I am not the risk taker. I'm very much a planner, and I like the fact that I can be thinking shots ahead. It's like, well, I can go over there, but if I've not got a flight or a boat or whatever, then I can't go anywhere from the region.
To me, that's a feature, not a bug. That I like that. I like that element of jeopardy in what you roll.
That's not particularly fun me, but for that game. However, it doesn't detract from it. I don't think it's still a fun game. What are your final thoughts on it?
Oh, I didn't know what to expect when we picked this up because Pandemic's a card-driven thing and this isn't. Yeah. But within about half an hour, I was absolutely hooked. I think this is one of our go-tos. It's one of my favourite things on the shelf. And often, if you say what we're going to play, I'll say, "Ooh, let's play the Cure."
Yeah. Get the dice out. I think is actually what it is.
I'm a big fan.
yeah, me too. I'm very happy with it. As I said, you've got like 45 minutes to kill at the end of the working day, just to wind down.
Yep.
You can get 3 games in here, and it is a game where you just go, got another 10 minutes, let's play another game.
Yeah.
So for me, the longevity of it as well is really good. It's not something you'll play a few times and go, I'm never going to play that again. It's one that we always take out of the game locker.
And we're still not at elite.
Yeah. So for me, thumbs up, and should be part of your game locker.
Absolutely. Thumbs up from me too.
Yeah. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, then that'd be very much appreciated. And if you comment below, let us know what your thoughts are, what you'd like us to look at next. Then we will read each comment and reply. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Bye.